Good evening, everybody. Happy Monday to everyone out there. Welcome to the Chainmovers podcast. As usual, I'll be your host, Chad. And with me is my lovely co-host, Lacey.
Thank you.
So rudely tried to derail my intro.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Do you know what today is?
Monday.
It is Monday.
The last day of the month.
It is our 60th episode today.
Oh, really?
60.
Really?
I've done this 60 times.
That's pretty good.
I'm the only person to never miss an episode.
You're right. Can you imagine if it was just a solo me show? How ridiculous it would be.
Well, there's only one way to find out.
I would just sit here for an hour looking at the
That's
camera.
to throw you the keys and let you take her for a test drive.
No, not doing it.
You could do it.
No, I couldn't. I definitely couldn't.
I think you could. Oh, mercy, Lace. How was your day?
It's good.
It's the end of February.
It is.
Not too cold today.
No, it was decent. And it's just, the warmer days are just getting closer with every day that goes by.
It could come quicker.
It could, but, sometimes we get some sunshine.
We had some for about 2 hours today.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that was good.
So that was good, yeah.
I'm sick of overcast.
No, I know. But that's what I mean. We should be getting some more sun. Even just that helps. More snow.
We're supposed to get a pile
I
on
was just going to
Thursday.
say, there's not a hope in hell that we're not going to get any more snow.
No.
We've got March, April. We got 3 months and we still get snow. That is. Now that I think about it, I'm happy at the end of February. Why? I should be happy at the end of April. May. Ugh, I just depressed myself.
Stop talking.
Yeah.
Okay, let's get into it, Lacey. We got lots to cover today.
We do?
Yeah, we do. Kyler Murray. This fucking guy.
Oh, great.
That's our first side story. The Mlb Lockout. We're going to dive into it a little deeper. There is no deal, so guess who was right?
You were.
I was, of course.
Of course. We're not supposed to drink at the same time, you said. So then you
I had a sound effect going.
You rushed my drink.
Stop it. Everybody's losing their marbles over Russia right now. Like it's out of control. We're going to dive into that.
Oh.
It's insanity.
Okay.
It's crazy. The New York City mayor is still a fucking lunatic when it comes to COVID.
Oh, really?
An NFL team has submitted paperwork for the overtime rule change.
What?
It might not be the one that you expect, though. Not the team. The rule is that each team gets possession. Regardless.
No matter what.
Regardless.
Yes, I like that.
Yes. Talk a little NBA, a little NHL, and a little NCAA, and we'll call it a day.
All right.
So let's start with Kyler Murray, shall we, Lacey?
Okay.
So Kyler Murray today, his agent, I'm going to pull it up here for everyone so they can have a look at it. If you want to stand up and have a look at it while I talk about it, you can do that.
Okay.
Nobody can see you right now. Kyler Murray comes out today his agent releases this document, which some are referring as a manifesto of sorts. That pretty much what Kyler Murray is saying, you read it and you give me your thoughts on it, but from what I can tell, he's pretty much trying to lay claim to all the success that Arizona's had since he's got there. And he definitely wants to stay in Arizona, but he's pretty much telling the Cardinals, you sign me to a long-term extension now, or this isn't going to work, is the long and the short of it. Okay. You didn't read all that.
No,
I know you can't read that fast.
No, and I'm not going to finish it in time. And I can't read while you're talking because I'm trying to read and listen. And I can't do that. My brain doesn't.
You didn't have to listen to me at all, though. You just had to read what was on the screen.
I can't.
What do you mean you can't?
Because I was listening to you. Okay, you want me to try again? Because all I did was read the title.
So do you want me to sit here in silence while you're reading it? Because that's going to take you like 5 minutes. I know you.
Right. Okay,
Or do you just want to take my word for it that
Yeah,
that's what it means?
And I'll maybe read it later.
I could leave it up for a little bit, I guess. So if...
Well, you could just post it to your Twitter or something.
Yeah, let's do that. I'll just post it to my Twitter.
Yeah, so everyone can read it.
Yeah. Anyway, long and short of it is, if you've been watching the show or listening to it for any length of time, you know I'm not a big Kyler Murray guy.
Right.
I don't know who the fuck this guy thinks he is all of a sudden, that he can just put this out there that, hey, guess what? I'm your number one fucking priority now, boys. And I want an extension. Kyler Murray's been in the league for 3 years.
Okay.
2 of those were winning seasons. He does not have a playoff win. And in early down passing this season, he's ranked behind Jared Goff. Like, who the fuck do you think you are?
Right.
You know what? And the NFL is so bad for your first overall pick. They will do anything to make this person a success. And it's always been like that. Unless it's like a D lineman or something, then it's not as big a deal. But they shoved Myles Garrett down our throat for a long time. Yeah. Right? He's good. But they love a first overall Q. They love it.
Oh, yes. But, and I think probably with, like, linemen, people don't know their names. Like, you know, like, just a half-ass fan doesn't understand the importance of them.
No,
They're not the glory position, right? So...
Edge rushers are becoming more so, but, yeah, like, I don't know who has the first overall this year. Jacksonville?
I don't know.
Yeah, I think they would. I think they'll have back-to-back. I hope they take, like, a fucking center.
Yeah.
Take an O-lineman. Yeah. Let's see you pump his tires.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
It's fucked, though, that the NFL, like, they will do anything to make Kyler Murray a success. Is Kyler Murray terrible? No. Is Kyler Murray an elite quarterback in the NFL? No.
Right.
He's not.
Yeah.
So the ball's on this guy.
Right.
Go play baseball.
Right.
Like, fuck off and go play baseball already.
Yeah.
Because that type of attitude, that team's going to fucking win 5 games next year.
Yeah.
Because why are you so much more important than DeAndre Hopkins?
Right.
And I'm sure D-Hop had nothing to do with your success.
Right.
Nothing.
Exactly. Well,
or the upgraded defense. Mm-hmm. Or the running backs. Get the fuck out of here. I don't know who the fuck this guy thinks he is.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't know. If I was Arizona at this point, I would seriously be sitting back, evaluating what we got in the pipeline, and I may cut ties with him over something like that.
Yeah.
You're not doing yourself any favors by bringing it out into the public.
Right.
Why would you do that?
Yeah, no, it doesn't make any sense.
It sounds like it's a cop-out.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, well, they didn't do that, so I want out.
Right.
Right? Now, he's been pissy ever since, well, historically, one of the worst playoff performances a QB has ever had.
Yeah.
In the NFC wildcard round.
Right.
Right? He was fucking atrocious.
Right.
I think he had like 140 yards, 2 picks, no touchdowns, 15 of 31 or something, if I remember correctly. I didn't write it down. I should have.
That's pretty good if you're even close.
Oh, I'm close. I'm close. But, yeah, Kyler, go play baseball.
Yeah.
You'll be happier there. There's no spotlight on you there.
Yeah.
Honestly. Or way less of one.
Right.
He thinks he's a lot better than he is. And
yes, I agree.
It seems like these guys, not all of them, but some of them must have some kind of crowd that they run with that tells them they're the fucking greatest thing ever.
Right.
And they're not. And sometimes that's okay.
Right. Right.
Because to be the best quarterback on the planet is extremely difficult.
Yeah.
It's exceedingly hard to do.
Yeah. It's okay. Like, you're still NFL caliber. It's okay to not
you're
be...
a top 15 quarterback in the world.
Right. Like, why can't that be enough?
I don't know. He's not as fucking good as he thinks he is.
No, I agree.
I do know that.
I agree.
So, I don't know.
His little man syndrome.
Absolutely wants to be long-term QB in Arizona and definitely wants to win a Super Bowl. Well, who doesn't?
Yeah, I'd even like...
You sure didn't help their cause this year, though.
Right.
Good Lord. Just shit the bed hard when it came time for the playoffs. He was terrible.
Yeah, he was.
Absolutely terrible.
Something
In your eyeball.
feels like it's not opening.
What do you think about Kyler Murray, Lacey?
I agree 100% with you. 100%. I think he thinks he's better than he is. He's really not that great. Like, I don't even know. I'd have to, like, see a list of quarterbacks, but I don't know if he would be...
Because he goes...
like, in the middle, but on the lower side of middle.
During that manifesto, he's like, oh, and I've had 2 consecutive Pro Bowl appearances. Well, that's because you were the first overall pick.
Right.
Like, pretty much the guy that gets drafted first overall makes a Pro Bowl.
And wasn't there people that didn't want to go?
And Mitch Trubisky's made a Pro Bowl too, Kyler. So that doesn't make you all that fucking special.
Right.
The Pro Bowl is nothing but a popularity contest.
Yeah, I agree.
So it's not a huge accolade.
No.
My honest opinion.
No.
I don't know. If I was Arizona, I'd be thinking long and hard about this relationship.
Yeah, I agree.
Because he stomped his feet after the playoff game because he felt like everyone was pointing the finger at him. Well, guess what? When you're the quarterback, you get the finger pointed at you because you make the most money and the offense runs through you.
Right.
And that's the path you chose. I don't know why people can't see that.
Right.
You know what comes with the territory.
Yes.
You know that you're the first to get shit on, but you're also the first to get praised.
That's right.
So, I don't know, if you don't like it, switch positions.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe you could be a little running
Or
back.
just go play baseball. You know, just fuck off.
Like, where else? Maybe you could be the kicker. Like, where else do you put him?
Everyone's
He's too
done.
little.
Everyone's done with you. Go away. What do you think of that?
I like it.
So sick of people like that.
Yeah, I agree.
Like, just shut the fuck up and go to work. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And when you play up to your extension, then they'll give you an extension.
I was going to say.
How's that sound?
Right. So why don't you just work hard? Because they're going to pay you, or someone else is going to.
Yeah, you're counting your chickens here. Before your eggs hatch.
It's not... like
Nobody gets paid that way. Nobody.
No, and you're a professional athlete.
Right.
So it's not like, okay, so maybe I won't get noticed at work because no one will notice me. Pretty sure as a quarterback in the NFL, people are going to notice you.
Yeah.
If you've done your job and done it well.
Yeah.
You're going to get noticed.
Ask Aaron Rodgers, ask Peyton Manning,
Right.
ask Tom Brady, ask Drew Brees.
Yeah, do you think they had to stomp their feet and cry? No.
Nope.
It was just given. Here you go.
Because they showed up to work and they won rings.
And they shut their mouth.
So.
And appreciated it.
I don't know. It's pretty hard for the rest of the guys in that locker room to view you as a leader.
Yeah.
When you behave like this.
I agree.
So.
I didn't read it, but...
If I was the Cardinals, I wouldn't just drop my drawers here and say, oh yeah, here's your extension, Kyler.
Right.
Not a chance. Not a fucking chance. But we'll see what comes of it.
And maybe they'll have to... Maybe, they'll say, exactly what we're saying to him. And maybe it'll knock him down a notch. And
I doubt it. He'll just pout and cry and...
Wasn't it him that deleted... What happened?
Yeah.
There was something on Twitter?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Well, all the social media for the Cardinals or something. Which is whatever.
Yeah, does it
That's
mean
what
anything?
No.
Because now I seen that
It shouldn't.
Russell Wilson took Seahawks off his.
Oh, I don't know.
I don't even know if that's true. I didn't even look for myself. Yeah, I did look for myself, and it's not there. And then he had like an inspirational thing the next day. And I was like, oh, maybe this is actually something.
Maybe he's retiring.
Maybe. Wouldn't that be something?
I don't know. Could be. Enough about Kyler Murray, though, Lacey. Let's move over to the MLB Lockout.
Sorry, now I'm all hung up on this. Can you imagine if all those quarterbacks retired in 1 year?
Who?
Oh, well, we don't know Rodgers is going to yet, I guess.
So Brady.
Okay, let's just... Can you imagine if there was Brady, Rodgers, and Russell Wilson? If they all left? That'd be crazy.
Fucked up.
Big Ben, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, he's kind of lower down there. He's kind of downhill.
Fuck
That'd
it.
be nuts, though,
Yeah.
if those four did.
All in 1 year? Yeah, that'd be crazy.
Boy, the NFL would be different.
Sure would.
Okay, anyway.
Let's move over to the MLB Lockout. The lockout continues. A shortened season is imminent.
All right.
Imminent meaning it will most likely happen.
Right.
It's on the horizon.
It's pretty much a guarantee.
That's right.
Yeah.
What did I say last
Imminent.
Wednesday? There
This
will
would
be
happen.
no deal by Monday.
Was that this Monday?
That's right.
Oh, that seemed
Today.
like a long time ago.
Today.
I thought it was last Monday.
No. What do we got here? So the players, you were asking me what they wanted and what the MLB wanted and what the Players Association wanted. So I'm going to summarize it as best as I can, because it could be an hour-long topic if we wanted to get into the meaning of everything. Okay? So the Players Association wants the players to make more earlier on in their career.
Okay.
Meaning they want the league minimum raised.
Okay.
Right? We talked about that.
Yeah.
Now, there's been a little bit of movement, but they're not close on that. Okay? Next up, they want to prevent tanking. Draft lottery.
Okay.
Solves that problem.
Okay.
Okay? I don't know where that's at,
Okay.
but the Players Association wants that
Oh, okay.
because it rewards teams for playing like shit.
Yeah. No.
There is no floor in the MLB, no cap floor.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So last year, the Pirates had like a $50 million cap. A fifth of what the Dodgers were.
Really?
1/5.
Yeah, that's nuts.
Yeah. Fucked up, right?
Wow.
So it's hurting the league.
Yeah, for sure
When you
it is.
have teams that bad.
Yeah.
I mean, and there's no penalty. It's almost encouraged.
Right.
Because it's like,
You
okay,
save
I'll
money.
just... Well, not only that, I'm going to get the best player coming up, right? Yeah, tanking, I can't believe it still exists in some leagues.
Yeah.
Like, how many more times do we have to recognize that this maybe isn't the best system?
Right.
You know, I don't know. Next up, they want fixing service time manipulation. So, example of this. A team has to be on an MLB roster for 172 days to be considered a year of service. Okay?
Okay.
Chris Bryant, who played for the Cubs.
Okay.
You remember Chris Bryant,
Yeah.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
One of his seasons, they sent him back down to AAA at day 171. So that's service time manipulation.
Okay.
And why is that important? Because what brings us to our next point. So removing restraints on free agency, reducing the 6-year period. Okay. So right now, you have to be in the league for 6 years before you can entertain free agency.
Okay.
Okay?
So
Makes
they do
sense.
that, and then
It's like,
doesn't get the year.
I'm going to get him in for another year. He's an unrestricted free agent, meaning we always have the
Okay.
opportunity to match.
Right.
They're fucking slimy.
Right.
So...
Okay. I think that's fine.
Another thing they wanted, arbitration to all players after second year instead of third. Arbitration meaning if they can't come together on a contract,
Okay.
an arbitrator looks at it and says, based on your stats, your age, your position, this is how much you should make. So it takes it off the table of the team, right?
Right.
So they want that to happen after your second complete year instead of your third.
Okay.
Okay? Now the players, or the MLB's, not crazy about those suggestions.
Well, I agree with the players.
The owners want an expanded playoffs. Currently at 10 teams, they want it to go to 14. Players Association said, fuck you.
Yeah,
Not
why?
happening.
Yeah. Okay.
Why do they want that?
More money.
Yeah, so ESPN has already bought the rights to an expanded playoff for $100 million.
What?
Yes. So it would guarantee $100 million there, plus logos and shit on their uniforms. They expect another $150 million. So $250 million by expanding the playoff. That they say half will go back to the players. Come on now.
Right.
Come on. So that's why they want it. Now, so that's like a huge sticking point for the MLB.
Right.
So now the Players Association's come back and said if we have a shortened season, we're not playing an expanded playoff.
Well, yeah.
It's not happening.
Right.
So they're strong-arming them in that regard.
Right.
Right? Yeah, I haven't heard of anything. There's not going to be a deal done today. They're way too far apart. Way too far. And I think this group of guys is ready to take the bullet for the next 7 years or however long they sign this collective bargaining agreement for. They said they won't play a season. It's fine, but this is enough. So
I 100% behind the players.
Yeah,
like
I don't disagree with them.
The things that they've said. And it should be a bigger deal. How many teams in that MLB?
32.
And how many do they want in the playoffs now?
14.
Is it necessary? You know what I mean? Like, making the playoffs should be a really big deal.
It should be hard to do.
Yes. Yeah. And if you're just letting more teams in, it's not as hard now.
And if you're not going to change it to a draft lottery system,
right,
you can pretty much knock out 4 teams right away.
Right.
Right?
Right.
So now we're at 28. So now there's only 14 that don't make it.
Right.
Right?
Instead of making it, it's like, who didn't?
Right.
Yeah.
Where you're almost getting to that point.
Right.
Right?
Yeah. No, I
So it's a shit show.
Yeah.
But, I mean, I have trouble siding with the owners in this instance. I mean,
yeah, me too.
It's over the past 4 years, the cap has just incrementally increased when values of these franchises are going through the roof.
Right.
So don't tell me there's no money in owning a baseball team.
Right.
There's lots of fucking money in it.
Yeah.
But there won't be.
No?
If you got no players to put on the field.
Right.
Yeah, that's a dead asset. So, I don't know. It's going to get interesting.
Yeah.
I'm sure. But we could be without a season. So, we'll see. Time will tell. Time will tell. Okay, let's move over, Lacey. I was talking about everyone going nuts over Russia right now. I'm sure everybody knows that there's a war, supposedly, in Russia, Ukraine. Russia invaded Ukraine. Why did they invade? We don't know. There's always more than meets the eye when it comes to something like that. I don't believe Putin got up one day and just said, let's invade Ukraine.
Right.
I don't believe that. There's a reason behind it.
Yeah.
But what it is, we don't know. But that's not what we're here to talk about. FIFA Soccer suspends Team Russia from playing in the World Cup. Can't play. We've got 2 teams dropped out of the KHL already. 1 team was in the playoffs.
Wow.
They said, we're done. The NHL comes out today and says we're suspending relationships with our business partners in Russia, which is to be expected at this point, right?
Yeah.
But they've also come out and said that there's a big concern for Russian player safety. There's guys that are from Russia, playing in the NHL, of course, that are now getting death threats just because they're from Russia.
Oh my god.
Who's the fucking psychopath
Yeah.
that is sending these guys death threats?
Oh my god.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Ugh. Yeah, like, clearly if
Holy shit.
he's in the U.S. playing hockey, he is not in Russia.
He's not an army general. Like, what the fuck?
This world.
The USA is flying off the rails at a rapid pace.
Yeah.
Now, I guess I don't know that everyone that's threatened a Russian hockey player is from the U.S.
Oh, that's true.
Could easily be Canadian.
Yeah.
Or who knows, Sweden, Finland,
Right.
could be from any.
Yeah, that's true.
But this is out of control. This is absolutely out of control.
That's nuts.
And whoever did it or is continuing to do it needs to be locked up immediately.
Yes. Yeah. Like there's something wrong.
What
clearly.
the fuck?
Yeah.
That's unbelievable. It's insanity. Wow. It's insane. You're insane if you're doing that.
Right.
You're insane. You should be in a padded room.
Yeah. For real.
Yeah, you're fucked. Unreal. So that's happening.
Wow.
That's happening. There's a lot more obviously going on with that, but I'm not here to talk about the war with Russia and Ukraine.
No. Well, tied into sports. That's why we did.
Yes.
That's crazy.
Unbelievable. So.
Wow.
Yeah. Anyway, let's move over, Lacey. The New York City mayor says he cannot make an exception for Kyrie Irving to play home games. And I quote, "I can't have the city closed again." Kyrie Irving himself will spread enough COVID that he will close the city of New York. Holy lightning. What the fuck? Are you serious right now, dude?
Oh, my.
Holy shit.
Oh, boy.
Fuck, man. Is it just me, or is the world getting crazier?
Yeah.
Not even by the day, by the hour.
Yeah. Is that where that crazy... Is she a senator?
Holy fuck.
Is she from New York?
Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez.
Yes.
Yeah, she's a fucking
Yeah, she's a
nutcase.
nut job,
Yeah.
too. Wow.
Yes.
Is she from New York?
Yes.
New York is nuts.
Hoo-wee.
There's something.
I can't believe you're letting Kyrie live in Brooklyn.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Wow.
Something.
Wow. That's a direct quote. I can't have the city closed again because Kyrie's going to take the floor and he's just like a little virus bomb waiting to explode.
When he explodes, everyone in the stadium will have it.
Shut it down. That's fucked.
It's really messed up.
Holy, wow. This is something else, I tell you. Lace, it's out of control.
Yeah, it is.
It's out of control.
Hey, you know what I did today?
What?
I went to work first. And then I went all around town, did my errands. No mask.
Congratulations.
No mask today.
How did you feel?
Great. It felt so good. See everyone's faces. People were smiling.
There's a lot of people I'd rather not see their face. And like, some people should stick with the mask. Honestly.
That's not nice.
There's some ugly motherfuckers out there.
That's not nice at all.
Well, that's the truth, though.
I guess.
Well, some people are uglier than others, Lacey. That's a fact.
Yeah. Well, maybe it's just your opinion.
No.
Okay. Okay.
I'm gonna start. Okay, next show I'm gonna put a bunch of pictures and we'll go through them.
No, I'm not doing this.
Yes, you are.
No,
and we're gonna say ugly or not ugly.
It'll all be beautiful.
Give me a fucking break.
Well, I was happy. It should be like rays of sunshine.
No, there's ugly people out there, and that's just the way it is.
Oh, I agree.
So don't give me that shit. Okay, and our last side story, Lacey. An NFL team has submitted a proposal for each team to have a possession in overtime.
I like it.
The proposal comes from the Indianapolis Colts. Of all teams, not the Chiefs, not the Bengals.
Why do they care?
The Colts.
I guess they were just probably watching. They're like, if we're ever in this situation, this is bullshit.
Yeah.
Which, I'd be trying to do it before I get in the situation.
I don't know why the Colts came out and did it. I guess
Someone
if you're
had
the Chiefs, you don't want to have sour grapes.
Yeah.
I get it.
Yes.
Andy Reid suggested it after 2019 when they lost.
Right.
Never went ahead and did it because you don't want to look like a baby.
Yeah.
I get it. But, yeah, the Colts submitted it and to the competition committee, so we will see what happens with that.
I'm interested in this because is it like one possession? Okay, let's say they both get a touchdown. Okay?
Yeah. Then the next score would win.
Yeah. So I think it's got to be matched.
No. Because you would have so many games finishing in a tie.
No,
Unless it's just in the
play.
postseason.
Yeah.
Then, okay. Then I don't disagree.
Yeah, okay.
But, do you change the overtime rules for postseason?
Yeah.
No.
What?
Well, I guess the NHL does.
I think they should.
So, I don't know. We'll see.
I just hate how it comes to the coin toss.
It doesn't.
I know it doesn't, but it does. It kind of does. I understand if the defense just stands up.
So are you angry at the beginning of the game when the team loses the coin toss and then gets scored on?
No.
No? Does that boil down to the coin toss?
No, but they have a lot of... It's not that they don't get the ball again.
But why can't their defense make a stop?
But at
You
least
have to be able to stop someone.
That'd be like...
That's the big thing with this. I get it and I don't. Yeah. It's shitty if like... It's really shitty if like someone runs a kickback on the... Obviously in the kickoff going into overtime, and then it's like, oh, that's the game. It's like, what the fuck? We didn't even get the touch, right? But I'm on the fence on that whole thing, honestly. I really am. I know a lot of people feel strongly about it, such as you.
Yeah.
I don't know. If you can't be ready in the postseason, in overtime, in a playoff game, and you give up a fucking tutty on the first drive, that's too bad. I don't know. That's where I'm coming from. But how long we been going, Lace? I can't see from way back here.
31.
Sweet Jesus. We got to take a break. When we come back, we're going to go through our NBA standings, of course. A couple little stories from the NBA. NHL standings. NCAA. We had a wild weekend. Top 6 teams all lost. First time ever, I believe. Wow. So we did have some movement in the rankings. We're just going to go over those.
Oh, God.
And
the burping.
That'll be a show. So on that note, we're going to take a break.
Okay.
Do you love sports? Sick of all the same mainstream sports shows? Then join us on the Chainmovers podcast. We will give you real takes without all the mainstream BS. Catch us every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday on YouTube Live or wherever you get your podcast content. Again, that's the Chainmovers podcast. Join us. That phone away?
No, sorry. Sorry. I'm done now. I was just checking. And a lot of messages.
Alright, enough of that. Let's get into the NBA, shall we, Lacey?
Okay.
We'll start with the East, as I always do. I always start with the East.
Yes, you do. You like reading backwards.
That's right. I like writing backwards, too.
Yeah.
First up, we got the Heat, Lace, sitting atop the East at 40-21. They've won 3 straight, and they were hammering on the Bulls the last I checked.
Oh, were they?
Yes.
Did you take the Bulls?
Yes. Speaking of the Bulls, they're in second, 39-22. Third, we got the 76ers, who we're going to talk about in a minute. They are 37-23. They've won 3 straight. The Cavs got thumped tonight as well.
Oh.
36-24. They're sitting there in fourth. Fifth, we got the Bucks, 36-25, and in sixth we got the Celtics at 36-27. Seventh, we got the Raptors at 32-27, and they absolutely crushed Brooklyn. They were crushing them.
Oh.
Heading into the fourth quarter by like 31 points, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Fucking Brooklyn better be careful.
Mm-hmm.
Real careful.
Yep.
Because they are literally 2.5 games up on the Hornets and the Hawks. And the Hornets are skidding right now, but Atlanta's getting hotter, playing better. But Brooklyn, yeah, like they could miss. They need KD back in the worst possible fucking way.
They definitely could miss.
But even if they do make it, I'm not real confident in that team right now, to be honest with you.
No.
Like, I don't think they're going to win the title.
Right.
Like, they wouldn't get through Milwaukee.
No.
Not a chance. I don't think.
I don't think so either.
Let's move over to the West, Lace. We still got the Suns sitting atop the West at 49-12. Second, we got the Warriors at 43-18. Third, we got the Grizz, 42-20. Can you check the Grizzly game for me? Because the reason I'm so interested in that one is because that was our lock of the day on our Twitter account. If you follow us on Twitter, I give out one lock of the day on the NBA slate every night for free.
You do?
One lock. That's it. Yesterday was the Pistons, plus 10 against the Hornets. And not only did they cover, they won the game. 127-126 in overtime.
Grizzlies?
Yes.
Playing the Spurs?
Yes.
118-105. They won.
And they covered. So there you go.
There you go.
There you go. That was my lock. Grizzlies minus 8.5.
All the games are done already?
What time is that? Huh?
It's pretty early.
10 after 9. There's got to be a late one.
No.
Really?
They just come up for tomorrow. I decided to go back.
Wow. Well, there you go.
Everything's over.
Anyway, if you follow us on Twitter, you're going to get one free lock of the day.
Oh.
You want more than that, you got to pay.
Pay.
That's the way it is.
All right.
So there you go. Grizzlies lock. It hit. Fourth, we got the Jazz, 38-22. Fifth, we got the Mavs, 36-25, and they are tied with the Nuggets. Fifth and sixth, respectively. Nuggets won 6 straight games. And then we got the Lakers sitting there in ninth. Right behind them, the New Orleans Pelicans. And the Pelicans laid an absolute fucking licking on the Lakers last night. I don't know how many of you watched that game.
Wow, did they ever?
123-95, I believe, was the final.
You're right.
They were up by 30 going into the fourth quarter. The Lakers, the Boo Birds were out in LA at Crypto.com last night. 14 turnovers between LeBron James and Russell Westbrook.
Did you talk about this game already, too?
80's done for the foreseeable future. What?
Nuggets beat the Trailblazers by that much? Is that normal?
That's not a surprise.
Oh, okay.
No, the Nuggets are the Trailblazers are trash.
Oh, okay.
So,
anyway.
Yeah. Big problems in LA. LA sitting at 9. Like I said, the Pelicans are right behind them. There's zero effort, zero heart, zero hustle on the Lakers side of the ball. Just for fun, I jumped on a Twitter space, the Lakers Twitter space after the game. It was pretty funny to listen. Listen in
What
on.
is this?
What do you mean?
This Twitter space.
Where like a bunch of people get on there and
Oh,
you can
and
talk.
talk?
And you've heard me listening
Yeah,
to it
okay.
before.
I didn't know that you could just do that with anything.
Yeah, so I jumped on the Laker one.
Oh.
Holy lightning. There's a lot of people. You take away their belts and shoelaces. 'Cause, holy fuck. They're just devastated by this season.
Oh, really?
But look at the fucking team, you guys.
Yeah.
Like in 2010, that's a stellar roster.
Right.
Now, it's not so great.
Yeah.
Even with AD in the lineup. We haven't seen the full lineup a lot, but there's zero depth on that team. On that Lakers space, there's people bitching that why is Ariza starting, Malik Monk should be starting. Malik Monk played like 25 minutes last night. He had fucking 2 points. So what kind of an argument is that?
Right. Yeah, that is weird.
The Lakers have big, big problems. Everyone thought Frank Vogel was going to be fired today. There's no way they're going to fire him now. They're going to ride the season out.
Yeah.
And I don't know.
Yeah,
now,
why now?
Of course, there's talk that, they're going to trade LeBron in the offseason, and they're going to do this, and they're going to do that. And I don't know. LeBron James isn't just typically a guy you trade away.
Right.
Yeah.
Bye.
See ya. Second
Yeah,
best to ever play the game. Bye-bye.
Probably doesn't work like that.
Yeah, so... But the Pelicans thoroughly handed them their ass last night, and I watched the game. And it was something to see. It was really something to see. But as you know, I like the Pels. Mm-hmm. And I think they have a bright future.
Yeah. You do. I don't know.
If their GM doesn't fuck it up.
Right.
That's the big thing. So, moving over, lace to the 76ers. I said we were going to talk about the 76ers. All looking well since they traded for James Harden.
Perfect.
Third in the East. They've won 3 straight. But the most boring fucking brand of basketball you can find out there. When they played the Knicks yesterday, day before, I forget what day it was, but it doesn't matter. They went to the line 37 times.
Oh my.
37. Embiid was 27 of those. All legitimate fouls, mind you.
Really?
Yes. But fuck, is that boring.
Yeah.
Because all him and Harden do is run pick and roll.
See?
I
It
told
works.
you, it works. Yeah. He's just constantly getting fouled.
Huh.
Driving the lane. Harden's always been that guy, right? He'll sell a foul. He'll jump into the defender on a three. You know, he's always been that guy.
I hate that.
But now Embiid, 27 trips to the line?
Yeah.
That's insane. He went 23 at 27, by the way, which is pretty good.
It is pretty good.
But yeah, not a lot of people, well, I mean, if you're a Philly fan, you're thrilled. But if you're literally just a basketball fan, it's a fucking snooze fest.
Right. Yeah, that would suck.
It's horrible. But how do you stop it?
Yeah, I guess.
It's no different than Kobe and Shaq.
Yeah.
It's like, all right, here you go, drive the line.
Right.
Foul. No, Shaq couldn't hit a free throw to save his fucking life, but...
Oh, really?
No. He wasn't much of a shooter. He hit one three in his career.
Really?
One.
That's crazy.
Yeah, fun fact.
Fun fact.
Here's my fun fact of the day. But yeah, so if that's the brand of basketball that the 76ers are going to be playing going forward, it might mean success, but come playoff time,
oh yeah,
are they going to let him play a little more?
Right.
And then all of a sudden that game plan goes out the window.
Right.
To the point where you get so pissed off you take a T or get
right.
chucked out of the game because you've been getting away with it all year.
Yeah.
And now all of a sudden, okay, we need a different plan, right? But in fairness, Harden had a triple-double in that game too. So it's looking like it's going to work out.
Oh, good.
For Daryl Morey, and he better hope it does.
Yeah.
Ben Simmons has yet to play in a Brooklyn uniform. Stiff back.
Oh, boy.
This fucking guy.
Wow.
You know what? Good for you, Brooklyn. Good on you. You knew what you were getting.
Yeah.
You knew it.
Yeah, that's right.
So, I have no sympathy for the fucking Nets.
No.
When it comes to this. But
no.
Yeah. Okay, let's move over to the NHL, shall we, Lace?
Okay.
We'll start with the Atlantic.
Okay.
This is where I really rely on your eagle vision to correct my mistakes because I'm old and I can't see.
Right. Well, my eye is doing funny things.
You want me to poke you in the eye?
It's just my right eye. I'll just close it.
With the pen?
No. Okay, I'm ready.
Okay, first we got the Panthers still sitting there in first. Mm-hmm. At 35, 13 and 5.
Yeah.
They've lost 3 straight games.
They have.
Which isn't very good if you're a Panther fan.
No.
Second, we got the Lightning Lace, 34, 11, and 6.
Did you boo them?
That was supposed to be for the Panthers. It lagged. They've won 4 in a row, 7-2-1 in their last 10. Third, we got the Leafs, who are turning things around after that 3-game skid. Sitting there with a 34, 14, and 4 mark, and they have won 2 straight as well. 6, we got the Senators, 19, 27, and 5.
Who?
Sens?
Yeah.
They've lost 1 in a row. And in 8th in that Atlantic, we got the Habs. 13, 33, and 7. 5 straight wins.
Wow.
Look at that.
Congratulations, guys.
Pretty impressive.
That is.
Let's move over to the Metro. We got the Carolina Hurricanes sitting there in first at 37, 11, and 4. They've also won 5 in a row. Second, we got the Pens at 33, 14, and 8. They've won 2 straight. And in third, we got the Rangers, 33, 15, and 5. Mm-hmm. They've lost 2 in a row. And my Canucks beat those Rangers last night, 5-2. I'm happy to report because, hey, you know what? The Canucks are hot right now.
That's exciting.
Very hot.
That is exciting.
We just can't run out of time. That's the problem.
Right.
Time is not our friend right now. Let's move over to the Central. We got the Avs Lace at 39, 10, and 4. How many they won? 3?
Yeah.
3 in a row. Second, we got the Blues at 32, 14, and 6, and they've won 4 in a row. Mm-hmm. And we got the Minnesota Wild in third, 31, 16, and 3, and they've lost 3 straight. And in 6, we got the Jets at 23, 21, and 9, and they've won 1 in a row.
Look at their streak.
Isn't that impressive, Lacey? You know what they say, Lacey?
What?
The longest journey begins with a single step.
That's true, I guess.
So,
I guess that's true.
You got to start a streak somewhere.
That's right.
It's just the way it is.
It's better that it's a W streak.
That's right. That's right. Not like the Kraken, who've lost 7 straight.
Yeah, yeah, that's not good.
But the Flames still sit atop the Pacific Lace at 31, 14, and 8?
6.
6? 9-1 in their last 10.
Wow.
You know who beat them?
Who? Yeah, I do. I do know this.
Who?
I don't know who.
The Canucks.
They did.
7-0 or 7-1 they beat them.
That's right.
Yeah.
You told me that.
That's right. Second, we got the Kings, 29-17-7. They've won 5 straight.
Yeah.
Third, we got the Golden Knights at 29-20-4. Fourth, we got the Oilers, 29-21-3. Sixth, we got those Nucks, Lace, 26-22-6.
Yep.
They've won 3 in a row. What do you think of that?
7-3 in their last 10.
That's right. They are red hot. I told you.
I like it.
I tell you, they're hot. They just need enough time, and they have to, obviously, they have to keep winning.
How much time do we have left?
In what? The season?
Yeah. Oh, not long, right? Oh, April?
Just pump the brakes there, right?
No.
How many games we played? And depending where you're from, 30.
30
Like
games?
the Flames have only played 51.
Right.
So they would have 31 games left.
Okay.
82 games.
Okay.
Shitty part is the Nucks. Other than the Ducks have played more than them. But I always hate games in hand.
Oh, yeah.
Always makes it difficult.
Right.
So, but yeah, they're looking good. Thatcher Demko, kid's a stud.
Yeah?
He's so good. So good. I wish I had him on my fantasy team.
You don't?
I don't. I only have Pedersen. It's the only Canuck I have.
Oh.
But such is life.
Yeah.
Such is life. Never really any stories going on in hockey. Like,
No.
nobody really cares about injuries. You know?
Yeah.
Unless it's like a major injury.
Right. Like, yeah.
Because those guys are out, once every 2 weeks with an upper body injury,
Right.
a lower body injury. It's a pretty physical game if you've never played. So, yeah. But that's it for the NHL. Let's move over to the NCAA, Lacey. Let's talk about these rankings. These are the Associated Press rankings for Week 17.
Okay.
We're in Week 17 right now. Zag's still sitting up top. Arizona in second. Look at Baylor. They jumped 7 spots.
Wow. I picked them, remember?
I do remember that. Fourth, we got Duke. They jumped 3 spots. Auburn in 5th. Sixth, we got Kansas. What are you laughing at?
Oh, I didn't realize it said it to the side. And I was like, wow, I noticed that they moved up on the screen.
You
but I
thought
was
I
like,
just remembered?
yeah. I didn't see the arrow with the 7.
That would be impressive.
Yeah. I was
I
like,
remember
holy
that.
shit.
7th, we got Kentucky. They dropped 1 spot. 8th, we got Purdue. They dropped 4 spots.
Yeah. Glad I didn't pick them.
9th, we got Providence. They went up 2. 10th, we got Wisconsin. They went up 3 spots. 11th, Villanova. They dropped 3.
Yeah.
And 12th, we got Tech. They
What?
also dropped 3 spots. It's literally one game.
Because
that can
who did
make
I
you
have?
drop that much.
Baylor, Duke, Villanova, Texas Tech.
Yeah, that
Those
sounds
were
about right.
my 4 that I was struggling. But, look, I took the right one.
For now. Check back in a week. And let's check out the bottom 13. We got Tennessee. They went up 4 spots. 14th, we got Houston. They stayed even. Arkansas tied with them in the rankings. They went up 4. USC in 16th. UCLA in 17th. And they dropped 5 spots.
Yeah.
18th, we got UConn up 3. 19th, we got St. Mary's. They went up 4. 20th, we got Illinois. They dropped 5. 21st, we got Texas. They dropped 1 spot. 22nd, we got Murray State down 3. 23rd, we got Ohio State down 1. 24, we got Iowa up 1. And 25th, we have Alabama.
Bama.
So we had lots of movement in one weekend, really. They play every day, but
Yeah, that's crazy.
you know, the majority of the games are on the weekend. So
Did
lots
you say
of
they play during
movement.
the day? Did you
So
say
they-
week?
I said they play every day.
Oh, every day.
Like there's an NCAA game every day.
Right, okay.
Not every team plays every day.
Just tired.
Anyway, you wouldn't go to school
No. Oh, you're just there playing basketball.
for free.
Yeah.
Yeah, enjoy. This is great.
And then you come out and you're screwed.
Yeah, you're fucked.
It's like, well, now what?
You're either in the show or you're fucking changing oil at a
McDonald's.
quick lube. So that's it, Lacey. One thing to note.
Okay.
We're moving to Monday and Friday only. Moving forward. Maybe March Madness will have the odd Wednesday show.
Okay.
But with NFL over, no baseball starting for the imminent future.
Mm-hmm. I think that's good.
All we got is NBA and NHL.
Yeah.
I don't need 3 shows a week.
No, probably not.
For now. So, just so everybody knows. That's the way it's going to be.
Everyone's going to cry now.
No, they won't.
Whee!
They'll get over it.
Whee.
You have no choice. You have to get over it. That's all I got for news, Lacey. As usual, there's our email, chainmoversmedia@gmail.com. Suggestions, concerns, comments. Want to advertise on the show? Send us a note. I'm not going to let you do it for free. You got to pay. You have to pay.
Yeah.
It's the fucking real world.
Yeah.
There's no such thing as a free lunch.
That's right.
Don't work that way. So, on that note, Lacey, I have nothing else. Do you have anything?
No.
No.
Hey, I brought up Russell Wilson took Seahawks off his Twitter.
Oh, well, there you go.
That was pretty good.
Yeah. You contributed a solid 4 seconds of content.
And I don't
to the
even
show.
know if it's true.
You said you looked.
Oh yeah, that's right. I did look. Why do I keep forgetting this?
Okay, enough of this. Everyone, enjoy your Monday evening. We'll be back Friday, not Wednesday.
Friday.
So, on that note, enjoy your Monday.